Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of here. Well, we want to just say good evening, good morning if you're overseas, afternoon. I'm not sure what time zone it is, and you may be watching this on the playback, but it's your boy Matty-Rants with duly __ noted, and we are going to have a conversation today about one of our favorite television programs on streaming apps Shudder and AMC Plus. We're talking about the Boulet Brothers Dragula Titans 2, and baby, we had a reunion, and look who here, Dooley. Yow, it's Cynthia Doll already.
Cynthia,
Come on, you.
thank you for coming to hang with us, sister. We be having questions.
We do, and we love you, sister. You already know what's up. Shout out to Cynthia Doll. Shout out to this gas. I saw my sister go. I said, yes, we gonna break it. I said, all we needed was some
Baby,
glow sticks.
I love who's been on the
internet. Oh, it's good to see this. I got the notification and I clicked so hard. Okay, YouTube. All right, sometimes you're there. At least you're there with Cynthia. You got to get with the other people. I appreciate it. Show some love. But listen, Dooley, we're going to get into this reunion tonight.
Baby, you know I hooted and hollered the whole time.
Yeah, I'm not the portion of the internet that's like, no. Like, I was over there getting my giggles on, if you will. And I also received everybody's story, in a sense, whether you're on one side of the coin or the other. And then there is the big-headed one that, came there to say what they needed to say. And then, once everything was done, I don't know if I want to, be out there looking like the want and all that. But, we also had a pretty good lip sync. One person, I was surprised. I said, what is she doing? What's happening here? Sister, the girls around you are twirling. What's going on? Don't work that way. Like, on a real note. But yes, it was a good reunion. So, friend, I'm glad to talk about this with you today. Hope you are doing well and you've had a good week so far.
The girl was sick.
No.
I beg of you, please stop going to work sick and infecting those of us who are being saved. My boss is going back into retirement, and so I was obligated to go to a work event. And surely enough, Thursday night, I was like, Friday night, I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
No.
So I am now at like a steady, we'll call it 80%.
Okay.
We are no longer in the coffin. I can see the light, but we not at 100 yet. But I'm doing okay, friend.
But you survived the fright feat, and this is just after you had to drink the dirty bath water to show your love for the boulets and your sacrifice.
Yes, because I was not drinking the blood.
Never. I will sit. Cynthia, what were you drinking? I have questions. Because baby, you went to the back of the stage and said, I said, all right, it's a power moment. But then when it dripped, I said, is it corn syrup? Is it pig's blood? Is it digestible? How are your inside? It's important. I worry because remember, my sister, Bitch Puddin', shout out to Bitch Puddin', with the mop water. You better believe when I saw her in person, I was like, girl, you have to tell me because I need to know. That lady said that was real mop water, and
she said she grabbed the bucket and said,
from the set and was like, here we go. I said, okay, Def crown you immediately, no more questions. But when I was couldn't have been me, I'm always afraid to sneeze. So Dooley, I'm happy that you feel somewhat better, but hoping that you get immediately better so you can get in the pushing on, because I know how it feels. I don't want to be down. Not right now. Especially because we are wrapping up this this year. We're almost done.
Yes.
This is wild. I don't even know how to tell y'all. We're gonna get to the show, I promise you. But I was thinking about this today. I'm like, what was this year? What was 2025? Because even the song choices when we got our replay 2025, I was looking at mine too. I was like, what time was I on? Where was my life? Because this is not the usual for me. I must have been going through something, baby. I was listening to a lot of Brazilian house music, and Daft Punk was my number one artist. I didn't want no one singing to me.
No, I have been writing a book. And I don't want to spoil it, but many of the songs on that list I had to keep listening to because they're written, they're looped into the narrative for the story. So it was, I still kind of gagged though, because despite like this kind of little bias that I had, like it still gave homosexual. And I just had to chuckle really hard. Like
my 4, Daft Punk was number 1 because I listen. Y'all don't know. I play my Apple Music when I play fighting games. Shout out to my Tekken players, Mirizo. I have labbed her. I'm ready to go into ranked with that baby. We got somebody from Africa. She's doing it. Had to change her skin tone because they made her too bright. But yes, I was like, y'all trying to make her light skin. Stop. But to the point that I was saying here, Daft Punk was on the list because I can listen to Homework front to back and Discovery front to back, and it's so good to play that while I'm playing fighting music. But a lot of Brazilian house music. Shout out to Drag Race Brazil, because low-key some of that came from me listening to that over there. Beyonce was number 2. RuPaul was number 3.
She dropped out of my top 10. She dropped out of my top 20 this
year.
No,
I play Catwalk on a daily basis, and I go into a full fantasy of the agatry, if you will, in this house at my big age, because you will never take the fantasy out of me. But like, yeah, I do play, and Just What They Want is also on my fighting game playlist because it's fun to beat people up to, I am in business. Come on, give me just what I like to fight people on beat. I don't care about y'all, but no, I love y'all. But and then what's my other baby's name? Who is it? Come on, Matt. The 4. Lady Gaga. That was the other one because I played the piss out of Mayhem, and she was my number 1 artist. Like, she was my number 1 something with the album I played. She was number 1. But Corey King, you get a shout out. Shake That Ice was my number. Corey King. Who is that? She hasn't appeared yet. Corey King was a contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race season 17. They were iconic for their actual relationship with the Lydia of Booty Hole Collins, as well as stomping it through. Almost won that dang.
I can't wait to get on TV and play the plot of Scandal during my run.
No, but Corey, Shake That Ice was number 5 for me. Never Call Me a Hater, girl. I was playing your music down. So I didn't get a cameo, but whatever came from the little cents of dollars from the streams, girl, shake it up. That was your number 4, Sparkly Alien. We was right there because that song was a vibe for me. I still play it. A couple Queen songs I still play. Y'all need to buy Cynthia Doll's music. Shout out to that song you did with Diabetes. I had a good time. Cynthia, I just recently saw that video. I was like, oh, I missed this. I wasn't here for this equation. It's persuasion. It was kind of a vibe. I was like, oh, I like this. She went into my playlist, but it was late, so it's not on the top. We'll try for 2026. Okay. Skittles, Pop. I said a whole lot of stuff. We need to stop. We need to get on with the show. Dooley, what are your social medias and what are mine? Let's start with you first. My hair's falling.
Baby, the only platform that I care about right now is YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Open up another tab and put in $ Dooley Does It. I will be working on the Woo Woo Wednesday video tomorrow because I am doing what? Reviewing Dragula today. Tomorrow I will be putting up, tomorrow I will be recording and editing the full moon in Gemini that we will be having starting tomorrow.
Ooh.
So look out for another tarot card reading, but find me on YouTube at $ Dooley Does It.
$Dooley Does It. Doechii was my number 5 artist. Ninetale Phoenix. I'm glad Alter Ego was number 2 and Doechii was my number 4 artist. I'm here for it. I did listen to a lot of Nissan Altima was in my top 10 for songs, but I also had Bullfrog in my top 10.
Okay, okay,
Well,
okay.
it wasn't in my top 10, sorry, top 15, but I did listen. I still listen to her album. People were like, no, this ain't, no, she still has some songs and you like to play it through when you listen to the album. It's a good album, Dolce, or a mixtape. I can't wait for the album. That's right.
Nissan Altima was my most played song this year.
Put the motherfucking money in my motherfucking hands, with the motherfucking money, put the motherfucking dance. I get all that. But what?
Yeah,
they like, don't you Delulu? Come on now. Oh, some of y'all are going to be blessed and highly favored today because you decided to tune into this live stream. I'm going to tell you that much. But all of my social medias are in the Linktree link. You can get me on over there. That was terribly worded, but whatever. You know where to go. Blop, 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 splop. I also do reactions on Patreon, so that my reaction to Dragula Titans is up right now, as well as to season 18's Meet the Queens. If you also want to see my video on that, that's up there too, so check it out. And I'm a affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. Get that free week on me on Bookable and Cameo, and have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com and a PO box if you want to see anything special. I was going to go into a disclaimer, but not yet, because I do want you to show love if you can. If you don't, that's fine, but that thumbs up button is free. Hit that bitch. But if you want to throw a little love in my jar, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, as well as Venmo Matty-Rants, and Dooley's is $. Dooley does it because there's a Cash App, and that's Dooley's, and it does it. I did that, Dooley. Look at me. High fives. Okay.
Baby, yes.
Now that I've done all that I can do, I want to bring somebody to the stage because we have
cat
a guest
dragon.
today. No, I see what a good glass of good brown liquor with one cube, one solid big fucking cube, okay, and a good glass. Oh, there's props. But listen, it's a little bit of it's a bit of a panel episode today, if you will. Let's go ahead and bring them on in. Blake Keisha.
Hey, greetings and salubrious salutations, friends.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Well, you got on maroon and gold today. Come on, Central Michigan. Yes.
What is it, Central Michigan?
Yes.
I don't know what
that hat is right with God. I need that hat. I'm not for everybody. Amen. Hallelujah. Blake, I'm excited to have you here. We aren't going to be here too long. I promise you, it won't be so long. But just so I have everyone here for accountability purposes and possibly blackmails, you know, I am trying to get a panel episode this month. So I am asking everybody what their schedule and availability is. So once I do get said information to where everybody will be included, I will let you know, but it will be in advance because I feel YouTube would also like that too, but also you too as well, because you want to plan for things. Yeah, because you missed us and I missed y'all too. Well, we missed y'all too. That's me. Huh? Get your shirt ups for those at the dragqueenmerch.com store. Just saying. But yes, Blake, thanks for being here. Do you want people to do anything about you?
No, too many people have found me already.
That is the most Blake thing that you have said today.
Too many people have found me already. Weakness. So thanks for just being here. I love that we are both
extroverted old people. We love y'all, but please, we're going home.
I am not an extrovert at all.
My introvert has very much come into full swing lately. My extrovertness can happen for like splats, but once I get in the car, I'm like, the music is at the full volume. It's at the full volume. My windows are down. I am Blake on the freeway. My foot is on the pedal, and it's good luck, everybody else. Very much that. That is how Blake drives, by the way. So we're never
Blake on the freeway. We got to go to Cedar Point next year. We have to make it a point to like go to the point. I miss her.
Okay. I mean, if you ain't doing 100 on the highway, get the fuck out of my way.
A great segue into this disclaimer for Dahlia's sake here, because I'm going to say a lot. This program is for entertainment purposes only and content to blind any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are so their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of everyone on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program, so please don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker. So now we're going to be here for less than 90. You may be here for a while. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good old nasty gassy. poot. Yes, so we appreciate y'all in the live chat today. Super chats are also available, as well as the tippy jars for everybody else. Blake's is right there with his Cash App. He's rarely here. Show him some love. It's a full moon tonight. No, it's not. $ Blue Rubio. And also shout out to JMCO for the tippy poo on my Cash App. Thank you so very much as well. The Patreon, exactly. Thank you. I have been meaning to get, when I tell you, I have been up since 6 today. I haven't stopped. It's been 3 cups of coffee and I'm ready to crash. I'm telling you. So I love you down. I appreciate you, my baby. And thank you so much for the tippy poo. And thank y'all for tuning in today. Is this a bonnet night? No, Blake is a man. And you know, I don't know if you have.
I'm a what? Did you just misgender me?
Nah, bitch. Wow, baby.
I misgendered Blake. It's begun. We're gonna restart that disclaimer. This program's for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to blind any. Okay, we're finished. And we're gonna get this back together. See what happens. Road Cat Mom, that's your name. Okay, the meow came out, and I had to read the comments. Started all this stuff. No, I'm kidding. I love you, baby. Let's go ahead and get this rolling here today. It is a reunion of the Last Supper proportions, and the Boulets have questions, and so do we. Is everything brought to the table? No, because, well, we are missing 2 people in particular. I'm going to change up how this looks so Blake is not blocked by the chat, because that's wild. We had to do this last time, but I want to ask Blake first. Zavaleta and Jade not being there.
I feel like I wanted to see Zava because they have. I wanted her and JK to have that moment. Jade not being there, I have less feelings about because I don't think Jade should have been on her original season.
Tolerating.
So her being there or not is irrelevant to me. But Zavaleta, I kind of wish was there, and I wanted Zava to have her moment with Dahlia because I really wanted to fight. I wanted them to fight.
Oh, I got it right, everybody. It took forever. Thank you, Blake, for that point. So that way I could get this set up right. And it's you. I agree. I honestly did want to see Zavaleta there, not so much to see them and JK fight, but to Zavaleta's point of view is actually interesting to me, and I do like their drag and their aesthetic. Sometimes it's not hitting the mark with what the Boulay is like, but I actually respect their point of view. But Jade would have been interesting. I'm not going to say I didn't want to see them on the season for Dragula, because we got some iconic fights that season. We were blessed a little bit with drama, minus the other things that came out later. But that was all under the moving around and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I agree with you, Blake. What about you, Julie, with the Zava and Jolie Jade Taylor?
So when they first announced it, I gagged. I was hoping that we would actually get the real tea about what happened. I wanted to know why they got the boot, which we did not get, but that's fine. To Blake's point, all tea, all shade, I did not miss J. Jolie during this reunion. From the beginning, y'all know I said that I didn't feel like she was tapped in. I felt like she was not present for the competition, and that's kind of what we saw. Yeah. But that was just the energy that I was picking up. We've been reviewing this show since forever. We've all 3 of us have seen all the seasons and all the episodes, and I was like, something's not quite right here.
Yeah,
I did want to see Zava come back. I needed her to answer for her crimes. I needed to hear about the tree. I needed to hear about this man that was stolen. I needed to hear about the cat. Like, there were things that I was looking forward to have Zava speak about.
It was Dahlia trying to emphasize, well, you see, I was right about one thing in particular. No, we're not going to justify your bullshit ass behavior, you old big noggin head ass bitch. No, I don't know you, young whatever, but yes,
the Boulets are messy bitches who love drama. The way that they kept showing us the side cameras and the behind the scenes, and they were the hot mics. I was like, y'all.
It's the text
was
messages for me. It was the recorded call where they brought it. First of all, we didn't even know that was about
Oh,
Loris.
the note. Yeah.
We didn't even know that was about Loris. That was the gag for me. I was over there like,
Yep.
whoa, what? I'm thinking it has to do with Priscilla or Jay because she's been so like gang, on them about that. But I'm thinking it of all people. I'm like, Loris. Like, and they're also someone who is in their sobriety journey right now, which again,
Right?
someone
Okay,
mentioning
so
that they
I knew
weaponized
that.
their mental health was
Yes.
clocked.
Through happenstance and how gay world works, I just happened to know that Loris was in recovery. So when she said that, I was like, huh?
I'm
Huh?
like Dooley. I think
Okay.
I don't know. I'm Facebook friends. I know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yes.
like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
Like, not even fan
Yes.
page. Like, so.
I was
Well,
like,
I'm sorry, Blake.
huh?
Were you about to say something, friend?
I was saying, hey, Cynthia doll.
Oh, that's right. You did come in a little
Cynthia's
late.
hanging
Yeah,
out with us
Cynthia
today.
is up in this
Hey, bro.
piece. The things they did were unforgivable. They ruined their own reunion for themselves.
Wow.
I did catch Cynthia's face through a lot of the conversations that were happening. I actually caught a lot of people's
Which
faces.
was classic.
It's Jaharia and Abor also having a full conversation while Dahlia's like trying to explain themselves and they're
Just
breaking down
whispering.
her
Oh,
bullshit in the
what you
midst of
talking
it.
about? Huh?
It's Abor being like, this is a classic excuse
Baby,
for what
featuring
you did.
vape, featuring the vape. I hollered.
So
You're
here's
talking
because
about addiction,
everybody's
here goes the
like
vape again.
going to set, right? They show everyone going to set, but they have her specifically in this room by herself, like hitting the vape him, self-soothing. Mind you, you were talking about somebody on the cats, but like this is also a form of addiction, but I'll be quiet.
I mean, as Deborah said, like, God forbid somebody talk about her journey.
Okay.
Because it's none of my business, right? Okay. Is that how it's supposed to be? Like, we're supposed to let people live, while, it could be you, it could be me. I'm just saying. So I did like the looks from everybody that was up there. I was like, okay, everybody's looking cute. The grand girls are there to talk about our first outs, which I'm sad it was Frankie Doom. And Loris. They had a couple cute moments here. What did y'all think about Frankie and Loris at our reunion here? Any highlights?
So to your point, man, like I wanted them to stay longer because it had been so long since we had seen them like in this format on television. But being the trendsetter, being the first girl out the gate, Dragula has changed so much since them. It jumped from season 1 to season 2, but season 1 to Titans 2, and so I think they may have been prepared to do more drag related stuff when some of the assignments called for more reality TV stuff, which is why I think they got booted.
Because you can be the calm center one, but if there's a lot of y'all, they focus on the one with more compelling stories to tell. And that's no shade, but if you come in there with focus, but also it's going to be hard to get you pumped up. But Big Boulay forgetting Loris was there. It was a RuPaul moment.
I kind of wish that they had a different format that allowed. I mean, I guess they tried to do this with the sort of like backstage or the moment where they like lip sync against each other at the end of the episode. But I kind of wish we got to see more of the individuals who were cast on the show with what they would have brought throughout the season. I think Loris's looks, just from what they brought to the finale, and Frankie Doom would have been really cool.
I was interested to see Frankie and Loris again, and Boulay. I know you're listening, or somebody is.
Just do an old bitch season. And
just
old bitch season.
The only person not invited is Vander. Like she
oh my god! Like, and bring Vander a winner. But that's the thing. Like, if they do that, then put bitch in there with Vander and have like 2 winners on the season with some of the older girls. And it's like, and again, Boulez, hear me. I'm giving free ideas. I don't even mind this. You hear me? You already do horror movies. You're already with AMC Plus, AMC Classics. Did I just land on Plymouth Rock here? You already enjoyed the Nosferatu beach party. I'm just saying, like, you could call it the classics and the girls come back. Even you've done a resurrection season where that was really fucking cute. And this could be more like a 4 to 5 episode bit run. No one has to be eliminated. Point wise. We have seen that work in cases because it is fun and it is interesting to see things go through. And you could also have deduction of points if the girls have to have fright feeds. I don't know, but like there's a way we can work around it. But outside of that, I do enjoy the Titans bit. It is interesting. This season you had a gag almost every fucking episode. Almost.
The first like 5 episodes, we was just like, oh my God.
What is happening?
Bitch, we were in the wrong house. I felt like I was in weapons and I'm just running through people's homes. I was like, oh my God. Children are chasing me. Who broke the twig? I can't. Disasterina, I need to talk about from this reunion because chaos personified in the most beautiful form, if you will. I love Disasterina so much, even when they were talking about their experience on the show and how they felt. Even that moment with like Eva was talking and she like literally from behind, that edit was nasty of her leaning forward. What do you mean? I said, baby, you deserve more time on television too, even though that whatever that was that she did it, I have to say it just like that, whatever that was in the desert. Didn't know a fucking word.
Maybe they probably gave that girl 30 minutes to learn that lip sync. Because remember, that was when we got the double elimination.
Yeah.
So the girl that was supposed to lip sync that song was not Disasterina.
Okay.
Mama was fighting for her life the whole time.
You'll never know what we call it. I'll be waiting by my phone. I know that's right. I remember that. That should have me hollering.
Glorious. She reminds me of like a horror Tammy Brown.
Yeah. And baby, if Tammy Brown ever comes on my screen again, I will feel so happy. Just so happy. I love Tammy Brown. She's everything, y'all. Tootsie Lou. I'll never forget DragCon. Never. That is one of my highlight moments of my life. That lady was reading RuPaul, girl. It was so funny. And it was to just random people. We were all just sitting there. DJ with her playlist. She's gonna press. I was like, I can't. 30 minutes. I can't. No, but Disasterina, we love you down. It was a reunion run for you. And hopefully they bring you again. JK, I just want to say your makeup was phenomenal. It was a pleasure to look at you this week. I cannot stress that enough. In Abora, I'm sorry, this is one of my favorite looks she's ever done ever. I'm sorry, this is a baby exploding with the baby's hand coming out, but you're a fucking mole. You're a weevil. You're a dog. You're like a multiple comma question mark. This is super creative and fucking awesome. It looks like it belongs in the Beetlejuice universe. Bravo. Sorry. I live for this. The baby heads. What? That's everything.
I was less moved by Bora's look, but it is cool.
It's great.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
It's screaming. It is interesting. Dooley, do you have anything to add with your hot pink background? Do you want or purple? Excuse me, purple rain, blue balls. You're on mute. We can't hear you. You're on mute. Or can I not hear Dooley?
No, I can't hear.
Okay.
You can't hear me?
Now we can.
Oh, I got you screaming.
Oh wow. Okay, sorry. I said Abora won me over this season. I genuinely enjoyed watching Abora. I'm happy that we got this version of Abora and not Titans 1. Or focus on the competition and not be caught in a love triangle. And I am appreciative for that.
Triple, quadruple that. Stamp it, send it in the mail, FedEx, 1-day delivery. Abora, why are you holding a box cutter?
Just in case Sigourney lost her mind.
Which was about to happen.
We get to that argument because I was like, this was a passionate, little tiff here because Jesus Christ, it got personal. But no, outside of Abora, let's talk about this individual here who I need to get off. I'm sorry, boy. This was so fucking cool to me. Oh my God. Okay. So they brought Dahlia shit up. What did you think of it? Whoever wants to start first, because I got my things, but I'd rather y'all hit it up because baby, here we go. Accountability non-station, followed by sorry.
I thought Blake was gonna hit it running.
I think he did, kind of.
You can go ahead and do it because I was about to say something that was real disrespectful.
Private chat.
I was kind of disappointed because this is the opportunity when you could have had the conversations. You could have even if you wanted to, even if you did not want to take accountability, there was still a way to have the conversation and to bring the spirit of a reunion. And Mama just did not. She could not choose an option, and so she left. And I was like, that was the worst option. I would just say that I was disappointed.
Held her to the flame.
I was
the
disappointed.
Boys held her to the flame, baby, and I lived. I was very happy. I said, please don't let that girl sit up here and lie in our faces. This is getting a little ridiculous.
My question is, why are you in everybody's business? Like everybody's business.
Everybody.
And then want to be like, I'm not in your business. Like it was told to me. And then everyone's like, no, sweetie. No one's like, how you refabricate history is wild.
Refabricate. There it is, Blake. Ooh, she is terrible at the telephone. Terrible at the telephone. But also, it's the fact that, let's say we're in a competition together, all of us, and we're having a personal moment that doesn't need to be brought up because it could cause questions and end up being some serious situation. You are trusting some people as your sisters to have that moment. You then take it to production because now you are so concerned for somebody's this, that, and the other. When you're then brought to the table, why would you do all that? Well, I'm sorry. I have bipolar disorder. And it really causes me to do. So now hold on. So someone else's mental health journey is so bad, they got to leave. But you can sit there and switch, swap, and do all of that with your shit. And we now need to just find that to be okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. As someone on their current mental health journey who sees a therapist twice a fucking week, weaponizing your mental health is a real fucking thing, and people use it in the workplace as well in relationships to keep people fucking locked in. I don't like that crap. I don't like it. And it's all over the screen. I'm sorry. Y'all look like I got a little hot. Ooh, excuse me. Burp. Sorry.
I thought it was interesting that she brought up her diagnosis because, I don't think, based upon what had happened, I felt like that didn't apply. If anything, it gave me more anxiety than bipolar disorder. It gave me anxiety and maybe symptoms of PTSD, not bipolar disorder. While I may be a therapist, I'm not her therapist, and I don't know her chart. But based upon what we saw, I really appreciated that. I think it was it Swan or I forgot which Boulay said it, but they were like, "You're not very good at reality television." Thank you. It was, and they were like, "True," and I was like, "Thank you for saying that." And
so you may never need to do
that. Wasn't a dig. It's like we see your behavior change in this space. You got to go take care of yourself, Red.
But the girls called it out. You were being malicious. With Priscilla, you were malicious. With Samaletta, you were
wild.
You were malicious. Your mental health diagnosis has nothing to do with you seeing, hearing, observing something, and then going to production. But I'm extremely concerned about this thing that I saw her or heard.
And it's the gaslighting when people call her to the floor about it, and then her victimizing herself. So that way it's almost like everyone's ganging up on me. Y'all remember how it went down in the season or confessionals? She'd say one thing to them, and then in the confessionals, you guys, it's just really too much, and it's really coming down to so many things that are just a lot to handle. I'm telling my truth, and then in front of them, I don't know. I just maybe have a problem. I really suffer from this, that, and the other. And it's just really hard to take things in. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You told them people what was up because you wanted an advantage. The end.
You wanted them out of the competition.
That. And it was almost like you're producing on their behalf. So fuck you. In a real note, like on a real note, like you could have ruined people's lives. That's the tea. If we really want to talk about it, because now we're talking about somebody's use of ketamine. We shouldn't even be talking about that. Loris's mental health journey and all that kind of stuff. Please miss me with all of this. So I was very much glad that everybody was not on her side. Hell, the fact that Eva Destruction needed to make a speech about not really being a part of this bullshit no more. It was Cynthia for me. What? Whenever that girl is saying anything, that face, it'd be like, what is she saying? What is coming out of her mouth? It was word soup at that point, and I was tired. I was like, Eva, yes, please distance yourself from this. This is nonsense. This girl is clearly not taking the note. Whatever, you're the victim. Cool. Okay, bye. Like, I hope you get the help you need, Cicely Tyson. But Priscilla, I'm glad you went on an R2. I'm not even lying. I was here for the dog pile.
She said, now mind you, that wasn't even my bottle, girl. Had you been paying attention, it came from her. And when we got it, girl, it was half empty. Since you know,
I was dead.
My fucking business. I said, yes, girl.
It's you being aware of what their journey is, and then you seeing them do something, and then you making assumptions, and then bringing it to other people. Girl, y'all lucky I'm not on this television show. This lady
had you been paying attention like you thought you would.
Mm-hmm. Oh. you thought it was bad. Like you Jaharia cleared her. It was the end. It was one of the best breakdowns ever. Abora, even in silence over there talking to Jaharia about it, being like, that girl literally just uses it against herself, and she is her own worst fucking enemy, but then tries to put it on everybody else. So like, let her be in that cycle. This is exactly what she do. It's her gameplay. I said, oh, so yeah, the Boulets said, yeah, sister, like reality TV is not, it probably isn't for you. This is probably the last time. And Dolly's like, I agree. And so they go to break. Mama gets up. She walks off set. Can you take my mic off, please? Like, I need those.
Maybe I wouldn't have paid for it. So
I hope you didn't pay her all the way. She didn't deserve a full check. She didn't stay the whole day.
Let me just explicitly say, baby, I might even have to just bring the computer close to me. Let me just say, I hate a hit and run bitch. I hate a bitch that will sit there and tell everybody business, and then when it's time to talk about it for real, and to get into your shit, you run. I hate a hit. That is some punk ass shit that really truly pisses me off. Baby, if you have enough gall and gumption to sit there and air everybody else's shit out, you have to at least offer the other girls to rebut, and you did not do that. And I thought this made you kind of bitch made.
Like,
I had an issue with this.
You sit there and you take your lick, okay? You take your lickings, honey, because they were coming. You talked all that mad shit in your confessional. You sit here the whole fucking day, and if I feel like changing the conversation back to you, sit there, ho, because you deserve every bit of it. Batty shot o'clock. You better lock in, Nat. You better lock in, none. The hell, I'll get Big Lex to hit you, girl. She's giving Summer just loud and nonsensical, but like, it is what it is. She went to, hold on, Cynthia, I want to highlight this. Wait a minute.
Your baby girl is leaving.
I seen her ass leaving. I went straight up to the production and said, your baby girl is leaving. That's how you make an impact when you tattletale. Ooh, listen. I'm telling y'all, shout out to 105 plus people in this room. Thank you for tuning in today. But to me, this is so, yeah, don't come back. Don't call her no more. Just say, not even worst cooks in America. Like, no, you good. No, can't want to kiki for you. None of it. Like, no guest star role, nothing. Because no way. This is crazy to me. And if I ever got this opportunity to be on, no way. Baby, you sit for the full fucking day. You take what it happens. The housewives be sitting there in them full garments for hours, girl. Getting red, drag, tagged. I don't know how Giselle do it every fucking year. So, like,
she get paid.
You're an athlete. Play. Say it again. There's a check.
Maybe,
and you know it's your job. It's your job. So, yeah, I am taking it to that level because as you as fans honestly watch this show and you expect these things of these queens, you want to lift them up and all that, remind yourself this bitch disrespected everybody up there. and then said, nah, I can't do this no more. Y'all not gonna make me a punching bag. Do not pass go. Do not collect your coin tatas.
Like, for real. Like, what if Laura's relapsed because of some dumb shit that you said? Then what, girl? Now what? You didn't ruin this girl's reputation. You didn't ruin this girl's sobriety. Now what? Like, these hit and run girls always, they get caught up in the moment and don't think about the consequences. Like, what if that had happened?
And let's say someone sees this 2-3 years from now, later, out of context from all of this, and then mentions it as something to them because they know it's a sensitive topic now. And then, well, it's like, you don't really know that you're on fucking camera and this is forever. All right. As much as whatever's going to happen and be and whatever Shudder goes down, there will be media of this situation. Slander is dangerous. And at the same time, it's you perpetuating something that's not real based off of your assumptions. That's your mental health talking right there. Get that fixed, sister. And I wish her well on that note. But other than that, I don't like how she was doing all them people on the show. She can go, suck a brick. And it was announced that she wasn't coming back. The eye rolls were cued. I agree with everybody that was there. She good. Goodbye. Like, don't come back. I'll talk about you next. So, outside of that drama that happened here, we are going to get into another piece of conflict that had a resolution, but also now has some boundaries put in place. And I say this because, I give a entire big FUCK about these two, and I love them to death. So this was one of my least favorite storylines of the season, but it was also me rooting for two people I give a fuck about to move past that and beyond. But it's also, I understand the point where Blackberry is coming from. And to Cynthia here, and I know you in the chat, I love you, sister. I'm not going to call you wrong or anything, but I just, maybe some people do take time to space things out. I could speak on that of my accord with even some of my friends up here. Some people, it takes a second. Like, let me get a minute out of it because right now is not the time that I have after things had happened. And then otherwise it was heard though, but like, we can come back to it maybe. But right now, because of how, I guess, a lot going on, we don't know the full situation. I'll be real with you. Because this also felt like personal, if you will, Julie and Blake. I don't know if that makes sense. This is not like some surface just for Titans too. It's like, we've known each other. We've spent time with that, this, that, and the other. One took it way deep. The other person was on the opposite end of it. But now it's a question of where do we go from here? So I was so conflicted watching this. I love them both and I wish them well. And Blackberry, I'll see you at brunch. Boom. Okay. And Cynthia, whenever you're in town, I'm there. Boom. Okay. I'm sorry.
This was the most Gemini versus Scorpio argument that I have ever seen. And I hooted and hollered on my couch. We had our sister Cynthia Dial giving deep emotions, feeling the feelings, giving us faith. Like, I saw you, Cynthia. Like, Cynthia was trembling. Like, I could see her, like, feeling the moment. Blackberry was giving you thoughts and concepts, and they were not meeting in the middle.
It felt like, and I think it's like you could say Cynthia was wrong because Cynthia knew she was wrong and said, I apologize multiple times. Right? She Cynthia went back and thought about it. And it was like, the way I responded to you for whatever decision you made was inappropriate. And so to have them at the reunion and Cynthia still saying, I'm trying to move forward from this. Like, what is it going to take for me as your sister to do that? And Blackberry to kind of be intransigent about the whole thing, to me felt that, like, I understand why Cynthia was pissed. I understand why Blackberry made the decision she made. But it felt like Cynthia's really trying to extend an olive branch, and you're like, bitch, fuck your olives.
Yeah, to me, it's like, because it's just, yeah, my Libra. I see both sides. I'm with Blake on this one too. I do see the emotion and understanding of Cynthia just wanting to move past it as gay, but I know all that seemed personal, but it got a little deep. But I also feel that there was like how when the Boulets gave Blackberry her flowers, and I felt that was needed and necessary because of certain ways of people like downplaying and dogging certain stuff. And of course, the struggle is real. It's just interesting to see because it felt personal. It felt way more outside of the bounds of this is just for TV now, and it's like we're gonna have to come to this later. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as much as we're doing this right now, this is great, blah, 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 and everything else like that. I feel like at one point or another, y'all gonna come together with that one as an air sign. I don't know about my Geminis and my Scorpios together, but me, Libra, we like ballads, and so I need ballads for my bitches, but I don't care. I love them both so much, and I don't give a fuck, and that's my answer. And there you go. Cheese.
He said she did it on purpose.
I see that. But I mean, Cynthia, like Alti, there was the whole confessional. I do hold grudges. And it was like, all right, here we go. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, and you follow through. So at least you were a woman of your word. You did say it was gonna go, and it did happen here. But it was messy because we had seen how y'all were close for the previous season. We were walking in with the same feeling, and then it just happened, and it was a lot. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more than that, Brooms, but I get your point of view. It's a little bit deeper than that personally, especially with the conversation. Remember that Blackberry was talking about with everything that happened and them having to pull all that together with their family. I think a lot of factors were playing in, and it kind of led into the emotions because one person was really going into it like hard. The other one was too, but it got kind of messy with the whole vote for your sister in your group thing, which I still believe they as a group were the best and should have been immune from having to do that.
I was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised that they had to choose. I
didn't like that at all. Like, you legit have people who were like, what, in the top, I guess, for whatever you want to do individual, then you made it a group thing, but you said their group was the best. So to me, I'm like, they shouldn't have to vote then. Should be the other ones, because you found mistakes in the other groups, but you said overall everybody. One thing about Cynthia's thing, but I didn't think it was that bad with the Popples, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I thought people were being picky, but that's me. Either way, I love y'all too. And
talk about using Popples.
And I did like that JK Jaharia as friends to both were able to like lock that in, so it would be like translatable between the two, but also again they see their sisters like not having a tight moment here, and it's one of those. It'll come with time, but either way, like I said, I love about that on here.
I want to know what we're calling Cynthia's language. What is the official name of? Is it Cynthia Ease? Is it like Cynthialo? Like what are we calling?
I cannot. Hold on, Cynthia. I like this conspiracy theory.
I have a conspiracy
theory. 2 people were supposed to go home episode 1 so they could introduce Hellbound Showdown, who was about to be the second eliminated. Well, it wasn't going to be Sigourney.
God, Sigourney.
Blake. Now you know. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You know, as the Earth sign and y'all know I stand for Virgo, so I'm gonna just be the person to make the statement. I love my sister. I love Sigourney and what she gives, and yes, she had a standing before coming in Titans 2, but this is a new competition, and I felt like she kept focusing and telling us about what she had already done, as opposed to focusing on what she needs to be doing. Kind of got her caught up. She kept saying, I'm a heavy hitter. I'm a heavy hitter. And I think even JK during the next segment was like, by episode 7, you weren't a heavy hitter. So what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, JK, you were having you had no table to point at like you do when you want to make your points, because that's what you do, JK. You'd be like, bitch, this is where. So them nails were doing this. Them nails were going here. Both them hands moving at one point in time. I thought you were just speaking like a puppet. Like, you don't know. Okay, so listen here. Before I get there, Jaharia, you enjoyed your chaos this season.
Sure did.
And I thank you for it, because I like the fact that you owned it and was like, well, yes, it doesn't sound as annoying as another person on Joe the Drag Show that says that constantly. But like, I was here for the bullshit.
I owned it from the beginning, like in the confessionals, was like, I'm playing these girls.
Like, you kept your friendships. You also had your enemies close. You had your competition, if you will. You played the fence very well this season. High key. A lot better than the girls may be giving you credit for. So I was entertained personally. I was like, okay, my sister did that. We gonna get to that lip sync too. Peed. I said, not Cynthia and Jaharia were the only ones battling. Because that's what was happening.
High key.
I mean, that's what it was.
JK not telling Jaharia that the outfit that they had brought looked a goddamn fool. She said, well, it was cute.
It was
cute. No, it wasn't. And cute. I love my sister down. And if she felt her spiritual fantasy, and I'm with it. But yeah, and I am glad, Blackberry, that Boulets gave you some love and a shout out here, because you do be working your ass off. I know that personally from me seeing you in Houston and the things that you do in the shows that you host and all that. And I'm talking about you be going show to show. I see it, sister. So you know I love you down. See you for a brunch soon. Get my friends with me. You know I bring a whole group. When Dooley come in town, we going. But let's see here. You know, I like this reunion, but we need to get to the Sigourney part, because that's who we talking about. The in between was cute. These little scenes where they're just like all talking or whatever. I was kind of here for all of that, but no, we gotta talk about Sigourney, because this Eva moment with Sigourney. And then JK, my God. Where do we start with this? I
guess at the beginning in episode 1, when he was like, when Eva put up Sigourney.
The veiled threat was the demise of Sigourney if Eva ever got power, I believe, personally. The day that was said, yeah, that full, you know, are you sure you want to do this?
Well, and then it's again her rewriting her history. Like, I never made those threats. Like, why is everyone think it's a threat? Like, girl, anytime somebody asks me, am I sure I want to do something? You checking me.
I was over here like, okay. Now I see two-sided to this. You know, for me with Sigourney, like, I get it. Like, you may not have been trying to like veil a threat, but it did come off that way. And then when the Boulets showed you like behind the scenes, like having that conversation, like, well, I don't want to be that girl, and it kind of seems like, yeah, it was a little bit of a slight, you know, a little bit of a little light throw that way to almost be like, if you do something bad's gonna happen.
Well, the other thing that I thought was interesting was the behind the scenes moment where she tells Eva, the Boulets aren't going to send me home. And I was like, ooh, do you know something we know?
I feel like the response would have been, why? Because then I now force you to say on camera why you think that the Boulets are not going to send you home, or you're going to lie. I want you to tell me why you don't think the Boulets are going to send you home, sister.
Like,
once again,
are you
what
afraid
you
the Boulets are going to lose a fan base? Like, are you afraid it's going to be this or the other? We need kind of specifics to that, because when you give the vague statements, which again, I know Sigourney played the game, it also was great TV, that the competitors in the game are going to be like, what are you talking about? So if Cynthia was in a position to vote you out, she can't, because the fans are going to drag her. So she has to go somewhere else, because, you know, she doesn't want to get her feelings hurt when she gets home. It came a little bit off like that. And Eva, you know.
I'm also the only person who's just not that excited about Sigourney's drag. I mean, I think it's great. I think she's beautiful. I think what she does is interesting. But in comparison to everybody else who's up there, it's like, we've seen this before.
Mm-hmm. You know, I want to respond to this, because I also see the but too, so it adds, but I need to not say you're wrong, but hear me when I want to add. She's allowed to feel the way about people targeting her like this after season 4. Oh yes, oh absolutely, if you will, because this, like, let's be real, the fandom is not y'all per se, but if you are engaging and sending people craziness, yeah, not just from a perspective of her being a fab woman on the show doing drag and how they treat that perspective, but also the racist, hateful comments that you've sent to Jaharia, to JK, to Blackberry. Speaking of which, hey sister, shout out to Blackberry up in this chat today too. Shout out to our Dragula sisters up in this piece. We appreciate y'all. It's been a great season and we love you down. Support our monsters, support our queens. We love them down. But just speaking in general back to this, yes, everybody is getting attacked from this season, except for maybe, I don't know, Eva's getting attacked from this season. Did you see that shit they sent to her over the whole eliminating Sigourney thing? You know what I'm saying? So like, it is a double-edged sword. Sigourney's feelings are valid in my opinion, but the way that this went down, it is not in her favor in terms of how it felt like she was warning people, which it did end up happening, but warning them like, well, if you do that, then we can't do this. And if you do that, you better keep me here because da 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 da. So I don't know. This felt a little cringe a tad bit. And it was a bit, it was a lot.
Very cringy.
I had a realization this week, and I promise I will connect the dots. So I am working on like a video essay, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to talk about something that I have been feeling for quite some time. But I don't know if it's because like maybe like we're just getting older, which is true. But I just feel like the communities that we are a part of are not the same people that we started with.
Ooh,
and
no,
so like
not.
You know, when we started watching Dragula and when we started watching Drag Race, the energy in the space was different because we didn't have anything. We were lusting for LGBT content. And so there, while we had our favorites and we got into our little Kit Katty arguments, there was still a level of like friendship and camaraderie around us being able to sit down on a Monday, on a Thursday, on a Friday and get our drag. And so I feel like over time we've lost that community element and it's become more of a like a us versus them. And people create these like micro communities around these really like specific characteristics around these specific people in these specific incidents.
Yeah.
And it just makes the experience of like watching drag in a community not fun. I feel I'm experiencing the same thing in my video game communities. Like everybody's hella toxic. Don't nobody want to learn the game, but everybody thinks they're right. And it's like, y'all make it not fun.
I think that last part is the thing. Is when we were watching Drag Race on a Monday at the bar, we all knew that we weren't drag queens, and so there was something to respect and appreciate about the art.
Oh yes, okay.
Blake,
I can do that, and some people go try, but most people don't. But everyone assumes it's not hard to do drag, bitch. That's the fuck it is.
Yes,
and because you don't have the same respect of watching these girls get up in geesh, you know, watching them take it off, seeing what they go through in and out of it. Like you just see the veil of drag or Drag Race or Dragula or video games. It's just a whole different situation. And everyone's so much younger now. Like we're
you know what's funny, Blake? And I love that I can add to this because I've been accused of being a know-it-all of drag because I've been covering Drag Race, and when I give an opinion about something on drag, it turns into, well, you think you know it all because you met this and the other. And I had a little brief stunt in Geesh, but never the years that the queens have put in. But I can tell you that it never came from that level because I'm talking about show-wise, not the world and spectrum of drag itself. And people have confused the two because they now think that the world of drag exists basically on television. And in reality, when you get in them streets, are you at the brunch tipping the girls? Are you at the bar on a Tuesday night for alternative night, making sure that those people that you say you live and breathe for on Dragula are giving their dollars because they're not always giving the Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays crowd. A lot of the girls get alternative nights based on their towns and this and the other. You buying merch, you going to the shows, you going to the event. Are you? Because that's where the drag is really at outside the television show. That's where you really support these dolls and how you keep their lights on. And if you want to be a real fucking fan. So that is where I'm glad we have come to this agreement here that this fandom has ruined the fucking show on all spectrums. And I would apply that to multiple.
Drag Race and fucked up dregs.
I apply that to all reality television. If I'm going to be really honest with you, Love Island, for example, is a great one with that, with the whole Huda scandal and everything else like that. Traitors. If the person you don't win, the way the show goes down for that one, Big Brother, like our way of thinking has changed. Not all of us, but the way the world is going, and it is a little bit more toxic, unfortunately. It's a little bit more. And so you either deal with it, you move around it, you go with the flow, or you fight against it. It is what it is. Yeah, the Love Island fandom was wild this season. Shout out to Olandria. I love her now. But like,
Baby, I didn't watch
the
the show,
fandom was
but
wild.
I was watching y'all argue on socials, and I was like, y'all are throwing hands.
It was one of the worst times. It was one of the worst
What's
times
the
to be a
woman's
fan of
name?
that show.
Huda?
So they
Huda?
found her she got caught in some racist shit, and so all of her fans, including everyone's favorite trash pandas, were up there trying to like, oop it out for her, like, oh no, it's not all that. She lost her brand deals out of that. Everybody was now it made sense that all the microaggressions on the show were all very valid. And this, that, the other. People come into their events, it's a lot. People calling CPS on folks, yes, piece to Mateo. Like if people weren't agreeing to their opinion, they'd research their personal lives, call people's schools over a television show, call their jobs, all that kind of stuff.
That's too much.
It's too much. It's too much. Like, come on, girl. We have things to do. I'm not even like bashing. I'm just telling you, you have better shit to do. Like that's crazy. I swear, video games are awesome. A book is great. Restaurants aren't closed. Oh, you're reading the book? Are you watching the show? Are you actually watching the show, Blake?
Oh, girl, at least twice.
Okay. I love it. Welcome to Derry. I am unfortunately getting upset because I feel like the worst deaths are yet to come. And I'm just like, because the cycle was about to be at its full crest. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I read it. So this is why I'm like,
I don't want to ruin it for you.
No, I know what's going to happen with the black spot. I'm fully aware and I'm upset because I'm not going to ruin it for nobody else either, but I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see that go down. I will be probably closing my eyes during the reaction. Oh, and just again to emphasize this, because I've been meaning to tell everybody, because people on the internet are stupid and they think AI is the way, even though some of it is helpful. Thank you. But it and Pennywise are two different things. All right. It is an entity. Pennywise is one of its forms. Please understand that. When people were mad the clown didn't show up in the first couple episodes, it's like, oh, it's because it's it. And it's a shapeshifter. They tell you in the movie. Are you paying attention? Like it's just taking the form of a clown right now. So they brought the clown in now, but just so we're clear, if you want to watch the show and you're like, where is he? Please pay attention. It's really good lore. And if you're a Stephen King fan, they bring The Shining into it. Doc Halloran, shout out to the actor. Yes. Anywho, sorry. I love the show. It's so good, Dooley, if you haven't watched it yet.
I have not. I'm going to wait until all the episodes drop. People keep telling me to watch this show.
It's great. It's really great.
When I'm not reading, I'm writing. When I'm not writing, I'm editing. I'm like, I don't have time to watch it.
Watch the intro video, the intro song, like each and every time too. I'm not gonna say why, but just watch it so you the feelings. It's very interesting when you watch it. It's like, but yeah, it's a good show. But again, this argument was what it was. We all saw how this is. We've already broke it down and explained it here. But I send no hate to Sigourney, all my love, JK, everybody else. You trying to bring Abora and Eva. We made a pact. We made an alliance. Abora said, no. You just walked off.
This was funny.
Top 3.
Abora was like, what am I supposed to say? No?
I kind of wish Abora just wagged her face like this. Oh, that would have peed. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I hate to say it, Sigourney, it came down. The other side was a little bit heavy with it, if I'm going to be honest, especially with the receipts that we also had. But I want to give Sigourney a lot of credit, because not only did she have to perform, but she didn't punk out, walk away after this. I need a break or anything. Like, no, she sat there, did her motherfucking job. Okay. And I respect that tenfold. Okay. And they all even said they respect her. It just, again, this game was played a little bit wild, and it was a little like, come on, girl, you making us feel like there's threats here. You may not be saying that, but that's what it's coming off like. But yes, Sigourney did go through.
I feel like she had an expectation she was going to be in the finale. And I feel like the Boulets set up very clear, like nothing is guaranteed to you in this show. Like it is actually very different than other shows where you kind of know who's going to get into the top 2. Yeah. Here, I don't even know that this finale configuration was what I thought the finale configuration would have been on episode 1.
Once again, I forget who said this, because it was kind of in the back and forth. But Sigourney insinuates to Eva, it's like, well, you don't want competition. And then it was like, well, who here isn't competition?
That was also, I think,
I was like,
Jaharia
well,
brought that up.
girl.
Yeah, Jaharia brought that up, or it was either JK or Jaharia brought that up. I'm going to give this comment some time. She acted a fool this season, but there is a kernel of truth to her saying she is not allowed to be messy or cocky in a way other contestants are allowed to be.
I agree. I think both things can be. It's in group, out group. She is a AFAB queen. She is a white woman. These are trans, queer, black folks that exist in a different space, and so the rules of engagement are a little different because they exist in different
levels
parts of the drag world. Like,
there's levels, and
she's absolutely right.
Okay, I'm not gonna belabor the point. I don't.
I mean, okay, we all of us are kiki kaki hooting and hollering, and Matt drops an F-bomb, and we all laugh because it was funny. It was funny. The timing, it fitted. If Sigourney were to do the same thing, we would look at her like, "Bitch, what do you mean?" Like, it's just different rules of engagement, and so like, I think she is also correct.
I agree with that. I do. As I've had this conversation with my sister about this too. There is a point where, yes, there's a line because of how they're doing certain things and the way they may be weaponizing certain stuff to an extent, but not actually. It's just passively, okay? Yeah. But in reality, when it does come to, I am that girl, I am this, that, and the other, and whoop, 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 she is told to push that down a tad bit. And we've seen that. And it was all over her season, if we're going to be honest about it. It was all over the season. It's ridiculous. I don't know if it came off like that here as much, more so with the Eva and her. And do you want to do that? Are you really sure, girl? Okay. But the competition part, you don't want competition, is a little bit wild. It does bring everybody else into the factor of you don't see them as up there with you. Just to say, I don't know.
I understand what she was trying to convey. Blake said, I still don't see it. I don't see it for her.
Yeah, tone and texture is what my mom used to say. Tone and texture when you say your words and how you say them. How are you looking at a person? Your body language. That all is speaking to people. And if it gives aggressive or it gives underline, that's when some people are like, like, this ain't right. Your words ain't matching. Something about this ain't given. I'm sorry. These little breakdown moments were so funny. JK, you just on the floor. I think she was tired of sitting there in one spot. It didn't have to pee. But, you know, I forgot what this shot was about. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, Abora's foot is in Priscilla's hand. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She turns and starts moving the foot up. They just clap.
I was like, why do I have this again? Viewer questions were Frankie, show that ass, and Frankie shows a padded one. Then it was another question in reference to who's the messiest of the ball, Dahlia. Another negative question, Dahlia. Abora, I kind of felt you on this one, where it was like the comment about not being original. It was like to Eva and Abora about not changing their drag up or feel like they come in with the same and da 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 da. And when Abora mentioned the fact that Todd McFarlane said they weren't original and that hit him, and I'm looking at their whole look now, I'm like, okay, I see you as an artist. I respect that with the critique. You like, oh, I'm gonna take that. Blake, go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's a valid critique considering what Todd saw in that episode.
Yeah.
Like, and I think had Todd seen the entire package Abora had brought, he probably wouldn't have made that comment.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I guess if you're like, I do Superman and you look like a dead Superman. Like,
I mean, even to me, I'm like, as much as it's like a reference or whatever, I'm sorry, that baby was on stilts and looked like they were lifting up into that was fucking awesome. I almost felt like it was one of those, let me just critique my own work through your eyes work kind of bit. Not to take Todd down because I appreciate you and what you've brought, trust me. But like, I've spent many dollars on the work. But like, yeah, Bory, I'm proud of you this season. If you do not win, let me tell you something. You won me over as a big time fan forever. Because I was like, bitch, you chewed low key this season. It was a good time. Did not have one moment where I was like, I was like, no, liked her the whole season. Not Titans 1.
We both
Not
were very
Titan
annoyed
Squad.
and aggravated that entire season.
I couldn't take you nowhere for that. But 2, it's been a ride. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The cast was helpful too. You got along with everybody for the most part, and held girls accountable and dragged people in silence. I enjoyed it. Is there anything? Oof. And I love my sister, but oof, every time. Oof.
That mug is stamped.
It is. Well, forever. But it was vacation all I ever wanted. Okay, let's get to it. We have a lip sync for the final spot to go to the finale with JK, Eva Destruction, and Abora. It is Jaharia, it is Cynthia Dahl, and it is Sigourney Beaver. It is a Boulay Brothers song because why not?
I thought this song was catchy.
I did too.
You don't
It's
care
a good
about
song.
God. You just like money. I said yes, bitch.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that because blaspheme, but I was here for it. I was like, okay. You know, the blasphemy.
You don't care about earth. You just care about money. You don't.
No.
I said yes.
I'm singing "Is the God in Me?" But like
Not this.
but you know, I still give. I'm one of them Christians that's still gonna show up to the devil stuff and be like, I love y'all. True T. I'm not the judgeful Christian. I don't like that. That stuff's weird to me. But like Cynthia and Jaharia were lip syncing against each other. And I love Sigourney, but
they both instantly transformed. And I was like, oh.
Instantly. Instantly.
Cynthia said, all right, I'm gonna take him out. All right, here we go. And boom. I said, okay.
And I wonder again if this is another example of Sigourney doing a couple things. One, taking up space, which is fine, right? Like you stand in the center. But also, did you think that what you did was actually going to land you in the finale?
Lighting them nails on fire.
Lighting a nail on fire.
It was the middle one, and then she did the index.
Oh, was it? I thought it was this one.
No, I kept on like because I got the screen grabs because I kept watching this over Blake and Dooley, and I was just like, she really is just standing there, and she's sort of just emoting, and she's working the bouquet, and she's giving this performance, but it doesn't go with this tempo, and it just makes
like so diasporic from where she did the thing in the Wild Wild West joint, like where she was so good.
Oh, she ate that alive. Oh, it was so good. I enjoyed her at the Wild Wild West thing. So this was it was different. It's different. Maybe she felt like we weren't supposed to. I don't know. I was like, this lady is, I guess, speaking to our souls. Meanwhile, Jaharia has removed their clothes. It is now bra, panties, and a motherfucking knee high. I'm about to twirl, bitch. Cynthia over here working her fabric, giving her. I said, come on, Circuit Queen. I know that's real. I know that bathroom smells funny. Okay, but listen, like I was Jaharia and Cynthia were giving me life. Jaharia, you were locked in the entire lip sync.
Mm-hmm.
I kept watching. I said, no, this bitch is actually, she knows this song front to fucking back. And Cynthia was giving me life too. I enjoyed the show. I said, ooh, little kickback, little donkey kick. I was like, all right, sister. Meanwhile, my sister
a little ghetto. Yeah, courageous. When Jaharia started taking off clothes, I immediately started thinking about Mega Man Legends.
Oh, wow.
What?
That's my bitch, and I'm gonna hold her down. Because Jaharia lost her shape when she started taking off the garment, and so her shape reminded me of Mega Man Legends.
So Jaharia ate that split.
She did.
I can't move. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I needed to let my computer process. I was on 95. You understand me? I put an AOL disk install. All right. I'm still on my parents' internet. I was here for this split. I thought she ate that alive. It's JK for me. Like, and it's Eva. Yes. Eva was watching this with so much intention. Like, ooh, wow. That is amazing. I love it. Mind you, Eva could perform down too, but I hollered. I thought it was great. Jahari, you were locked in. The song was yours. A middle finger on fire. A middle finger on fire. She flipped them off, you guys. She let them have it. Cynthia goes in the back. Ave Maria. I was like, this is about to give us opera. I was waiting for a dead body to fall from the sky. I kid you not. I said, please.
Dead body.
I need a dummy to just fall from the sky. Boom, hit the ground. It'd been done for me. But she had the goblet of fire, hold the hairy JK transporter. And you said it was FX blood. Thank you for verifying that for me, Cynthia, because I was concerned, and so I blocked the photo in case that was actually of some
because we know how you're Dragula.
I don't know if you went to a blood bank and robbed some people, sister. I don't know. I would ask questions, but dare I find out? Shout out to 123 plus people in this live today. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. We appreciate you for being here today. If you do want to drop it to people in anybody's rush for hosting with the most in today, like your boy over here, is paypal.me/MattyRants, cash up +Matt924 and Venmo and Rants. We got cash apps for both Dooley with $, Dooley does it, and Blake with $, $, Blue Rubio. We thank you for being here today. The moment I say people are here, they leave. Fuck you. I love every one of you. I say thanks for being here. Like, oh my God, you come back in here and you take this, okay? No, I've never said that before in my life, and I never will again. So Sigourney screamed at us into the camera. She saw our souls. Smile 3, everybody. Jaharia back here. Hey. I said, wait a minute, sister. I said, you shaking and shooting and booping it. I said, what's going on? Cynthia's twirling and burling. Slay's still standing still. I was like, what's going on? See, Blake? Index finger. Boom. Yeah, so the middle finger didn't work too well when she turned it around. That was the gag that didn't really hit. This last one with the index finger is what really hit. I was wondering if she was dipping her finger in like gasoline or some sort of like substance that makes it light on fire. I don't know how that works.
She has it's like a something on her hand that she struck right before
Okay. My cuticles. I couldn't do that fire. They're sensitive. I get a hangnail quick. No, couldn't be me. But she stood still and she did that. Jaharia was tired, and she took a nap after she spun around that stage and ate it up. And Cynthia, unfortunately, is locked in a position in Dead by Daylight when a 2 versus 8 play game happens. I hope someone picks her up.
What is she doing?
It's stigmata, sister. She's possessed.
I was like, bitch, what? My body can't do that.
If white people made The Grudge, they did. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
They did. OG was.
Yeah, I forgot. My one of my favorite actresses ever was in that movie. Oh, poor thing. The original I thought was a lot better, but yes. I thought 2 out of 3 did what they were supposed to do.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I know you was on my ground, sister. Because I said, baby, you twirled, girl. You were like, no, y'all gonna pick my ass. And I know the song. And you were locked in on the camera several times. That camera, you and Cynthia were playing that camera down. I said, okay, y'all knew the job. Y'all did it for me. So it was between those two. Jaharia is moving into the finale, and y'all attacked her right after this, and I thought that was wild.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Support the doll. Support the queen. Support the monsters. Jaharia, you earned your motherfucking spot. Don't question it. Don't let nobody deny that for you. It is just a goddamn television show, and at the same time, y'all worked hard for this because it's a competition, and then things are at stake. You sparkling alien just because
she has been.
And if we talk about growth from their season, boom. Same thing with JK, boom.
I honestly never expected JK to do this well like that.
And that's not shade, JK.
That's no shade. It's really not. Like, baby, I am pleasantly surprised at like not only their growth, but the fact that JK has consistently been sickening.
We talked about everybody Black and Cynthia in the panel chat for pretty much the majority of the season. All tea. And then also Eva was giving many of flowers because I was stunned by several of the looks. Like, okay, Eva came with a good. Oh, Abora too. We was clocking them. Yeah, the season was very well casted, very well done. Honestly, doggy, you served your dumbass purpose too. Yeah, it felt like Sigourney had given up by the time she got to the lip sync because she knew the song, and that was the gim.
I think she figured out. I got a lip sync against Jaharia. Well, girl.
I don't know. I believe this will be a very interesting finale with 4 looks that they have to put together.
Which I love.
I'm so excited for that. And that is next week, everybody.
It just reminds me of Project Runway where they're like, go create a collection. You've got
a month. You got a month. Come back with it. I'm like, yes, we get time. We can make things bigger. Beyonce. Bigger than you. Bigger. Okay, sorry. All of that stuff here. But y'all, I think those are our opinions on the reunion. I thought it was a hoot. I was here for it. To everybody that stayed the whole day. You did what you needed to do. If you left early, but like everybody else, bravo. Y'all are real professionals, truly, truly working professionals who care about your jobs. Thank you so very much. So, with that being said, any last words in reference to this episode, gentlemen?
Any last words? After all of this, I need these girls to go ahead and smash this finale. I want to gasp. I want to gasp audibly, and I want to do it several times. Like, I need y'all to put y'all foot in whatever y'all concocted. After all of this drama, we are here. So, like, show me.
I 100% agree with you, Lee. Like, give us everything you've got. Like, it's got to be fabulous. I want to see somebody set on fire. Like, I do.
Maybe not get up. No, I'm just playing. I do want the gothic Bert and Ernie of Muppet Babies to make sure that we have an excellent show, coming through here. So I'm excited to see what happens. I just want to say to the top 4 in general, yeah, that's a great top 4. Eva, if you win, props to you because you definitely have worked for it. So I'm not going to be mad. Abora, one of the highlights of the season, would not be pressed. I am going to say that my beautiful Black brothers and sisters over here with Jaharia and JK are on my board that I really want to win. But if the other 2 win, by all means, I'm also like, I'm not even going to earn that. All 4 of them.
It's anyone's game.
Anyone's. That's what I need.
Are we smelling a double crowning? I keep getting double crowning energy.
I wish they would. Dragula at one point in time. They have not done that yet.
Imagine.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine it was J&J? Can you imagine?
Or something. Right.
The explosion of a text message that Saint won't be a part of. My God. I can't. I won't. Who knew Abora would make it this far? Jesus. No, Deborah's like, what? I didn't pray to them. Yeah, I know you didn't. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think after the saloon situation, I was like, that's the finale. She's going to the finale.
Yeah, I thought too. Once we got that, especially because it was a recreation or the next level of that look they did, and it actually was elevated and then some. They've also been really good with the challenges where they've been asked to be, improv and acting and the physicality. Like, it's been wonderful to see. So, yeah. But yeah, go ahead to the top 4. Congratulations to everybody else that was also on the show too. Shout out to Cynthia Doll and Blackberry for coming through in the chat today. You know I love you so much. I was trying to get into that burn black bear. I'm gonna let you know what's good. Whenever you in town. Cynthia, you make your way to Houston, sister. I gotta tip you all. You know, I don't know when I'm making it out by you, but if you come out here, sister, send me the sketch. I'm coming with a couple of dollars and my good energy, sister. Okay. All right, so yeah, it's time to go because clearly I'm making you sure do things. Do not. I did polish off my Thanksgiving leftovers. Trust and believe, nothing was left. Ate every single last bit of it. God bless you, Alexandria, my sister, and your mama for cooking because it was good. But duly give the people some social medias, let them know where they can follow you and support you on social medias and stuff like that.
Once again, the only social media platform that I care about right now is the one that you are on. Open up a new tab, put in $ Dooley Does It over on youtube.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with me because once again, if you're watching us now, chances are you like food, you like drag, you like weird shit, you like woo-woo, and that's what I be talking about. So come hang out.
Woo-woo. Blake's like, woo-woo? Woo-woo. We don't have to ask.
The tarot zodiac stuff.
You said what, Blake?
All that tarot and zodiac stuff that you...
All of that. All of that. Human design, tarot, astro. Maybe twice.
I knew the glide was coming. I knew it. That was mine. But we don't have to ask anything about Blake because he told you at the beginning, don't find him. He will not find you. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, that is it. Oh, my highlight from the season, or I'm sorry, my highlight from this reunion, I regret your attitude.
You regret your attitude.
Eva, that was my highlight. I've put that in my Rolodex. I'm so sorry. That was just so good. I'm gonna have to. That was my favorite thing said at the reunion. But all of my stuff, social media wise, everything is in the about section. You know where to click that Linktree link. It'll take you ready to go. I do reactions on Patreon. Do not forget that this episode that I've reacted to is up, as well as season 18 and soon to be Canada's Drag Race. No more Drag Race UK. Remember, that season's done. It's done. Bones won. Bow. Wow. There you go. But we're on Canada's Drag Race now. And shout out to the Canadian queens because y'all have been in my comment section. Shout out to Saltina Shaker. Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to Van Goth. Bitch, they came back in the chat. We had a good time last week. I was like, okay, Van, we there. And some of the other people have been popping up too. So shout out to my Canadian queens out there. You already know what's good. I'm planning to go there next year. Actually, it's on my trip list.
You going to Canada?
We are trying to plan. Well, me and somebody else are trying to plan a trip to Canada, but we're trying to figure out where to go specifically. So we're not bored.
Can we just meet up in Windsor and we can go and have a nice time? You know, baby, we can kidnap them and then go back to Detroit. We can have fun.
No, because I need to do the beach. I need to do the beach next year because you know how I am about water. I got to do the water. I got to do the beach. But I told myself, because I got a passport, I'd be damned if I don't use it once a year, period, to go somewhere that is not on this godforsaken country. Yeah, especially this right now. Mm-hmm. Does that mean the panel is being resurrected? Oh, so yeah, some of you weren't here for the beginning of this video. We are doing a panel episode before the end of the year. I just got to get everybody's schedules together. I will let you know at least a week in advance, if possible, of when that's going to happen. It may be not a normal Sunday. It could be in the weekday. I just want to make sure that everybody's available for that. It could be in the middle of the night. Sorry. But we'll let you know, and we'll keep you abreast to the situation. But yes, we'll get there. So yeah. We're coming back, but if we do, just know it'll be scheduled stuff. It will not be like every kind of Sunday. I want to make sure everybody's got time for stuff so that way no one's too stressed out. I'm not too stressed out, and we can have a good time. Y'all can actually have a great show. So there you go. Why am I doing that? Got that from a YouTuber. We appreciate you for being here. Drop a tippy poo in anybody's stars if you feel like it. Don't forget to leave a comment at the end of this video. Tell me what you thought of the reunion and all that good stuff. I'll see you Friday for Canada's Drag Race. Bye, everybody.
Listen. Yeah.